Yeah, same firm, yep.
How long you been there?
Is it working?
Since I was there when I was in law school, but I've been practicing, admitted to the bar since 2021.
What does that say?
This meeting's recorded this summer. Busy?
Pretty busy.
Yeah, but isn't it gonna come?
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster. It'll be like
Is it
too
gonna
much to
repeat
do,
itself?
and then a little bit of a gap, and so I'd rather busy than the alternatives. I do mostly private development
hang on.
work, so not too much public municipal
Okay.
stuff, but a lot of overlap, obviously.
I can just use the,
The song in my head.
Oh,
Pony
no.
Club. Did you ever get a song
Yep,
in your
Paul's
head?
always
No.
brought me
Is that
to
working?
the
No, I don't think
South
so.
Like league
I can
lunches
just-
and stuff,
Okay.
but I've never covered or been to
you know,
the,
it's not gonna go through
I
there.
was listening to it, and Eva comes in my
That's
room.
for,
I think it's
somebody coming
Chantal or
into us.
Chanel.
Only if
She's like, "Are you listening?"
Yeah,
to
he
Yeah,
told
yeah,
no.
it's-
He said
it's
to me,
started.
"You
She's like,
won't have to
"So
say
am I."
anything."
There's nobody on.
That
Take
is,
it.
that is funny. Oh my god.
Hey, can you hear me?
I think they played it at my bar class, and it's just really stuck in my head.
All right,
I
so don't worry about it.
this-
Here,
I
hang it
feel
up.
like every time I cover though, something weird happens. So you never know.
Technology.
Oh, for some reason, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Technical difficulties. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the April 21st Borough Council meeting. This meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting being provided to the borough's two official newspapers and published on the borough's website. Public comments are pursuant to Article 4, Section 2 of the bylaws. The presiding officer shall limit such discussion to not more than 3 minutes in duration. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Councilman Benjavanga.
Here.
Councilwoman Faustini.
Here.
Councilwoman Mott.
Here.
And Councilman Smith and Councilman Bullock both have another obligation this evening. Council President White.
Here.
Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation by Councilwoman Faustini.
Dear Lord, incline our hearts this evening to keep law and order, make wise and peace-bringing decisions for the highest good of all. Amen.
Amy, can you take us through a review of tonight's agenda, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this evening we have the approval of council minutes for April 7th. We have 3 ordinances on for a second reading by title. We have 2 ordinances on for a first reading by title. We have 4 budget-related resolutions, 8 regular resolutions, 2 matters of correspondence, payment of bills totaling $1,357,563.42. And for closed session, we have 3 matters shown. However, we are going to table 2 matters. The first one's legal for revaluation, and the other is a personnel matter regarding the tax assessor. And then we conclude with council reports, and that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Do we need a motion to table those two, Amy?
You should, yes.
Okay. Can I get a motion to table 2 items as mentioned by Ms. Antonides, legal revaluation and
No.
personal
Oh, yeah.
personnel
Motion?
on those 2, still keeping still keeping Resolution 25-172 for legal redevelopment, Block 540.01, Lot 1 only.
Okay, I will motion.
Motion by Councilwoman Faustini, seconded by Councilman Benjavanga. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Sorry, I got confused when you said legal.
No, anything else, Amy?
That's all I have, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Council comments on agenda items?
Nothing.
No.
No, Mayor.
Okay, at this point, we'll open it up for public comments. Anyone who would like to address the mayor and council regarding any matter, including those items on the agenda, please come forward, state your name and address, and proceed with your question or comment. There are no questions online. Seeing none, close the public portion. Can I get a motion to approve the council minutes of April 7th, council and executive?
So move. Second.
Motion by Council President White, seconded by Councilman Benjavanga. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga.
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini.
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott.
Yes.
And Council President White.
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for final adoption on ordinance 2344?
So move.
Second.
And would you like me to read that by title, Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, same.
I'd be happy to.
Could you do that?
Ordinance 2344, an ordinance amending ordinance 2309 that provides for the compensation of employees of the Borough of South Plainfield and the method of payment of such compensation for the years 2024 through 2028 for non-union and committee secretaries.
Thank you. We have a motion by Council President White, seconded by Councilwoman Mott.
Yes.
Council comments on ordinance 2344.
Nothing.
None. As this is for final adoption, open it up for public comments on ordinance 2344. Seeing none, close the public portion. Ms. Antonis, can you call the roll, please?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. For final adoption, ordinance 2345.
An ordinance amending ordinance 2325 that provides for the compensation of part-time employees for the Borough of South Plainfield for the years 2024 through 2028.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for final adoption on ordinance 2345?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Council President White, seconded by Councilman Benjavanga. Again, as this is for final adoption, council comments regarding ordinance 2345?
No, Mayor.
Nothing.
None.
Open it up for public comments regarding the final adoption of ordinance 2345. Seeing none, close the public portion. Ms. Antonis, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. Also for final adoption, ordinance 2346.
A capital ordinance authorizing the purchase of 2 police patrol vehicles, fencing and environmental testing and sampling of South Plainfield's former sanitary landfill at a total cost of $170,000 in the Borough of South Plainfield, County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for final adoption on ordinance 2346?
So, second.
Motion by Councilman Benjavanga, seconded by Council President White. Again, this is for final adoption. Council comments regarding ordinance 2346?
Yes, Mayor, I just would like to note that this is a capital ordinance. It's not a bond ordinance. In the past few years, obviously, we've had the need to go out for bonds, borrowing. This is actually a capital, so it's paid for out of our capital fund, which is liquid and doesn't require any borrowing. So,
Excellent. Any other council comments?
Nothing.
All right, we'll open up for public comments regarding the final adoption of ordinance 2346. Ms. LaPrine, you could just come up, state your name and address for the clerk. I do.
It's for the public record.
Deborah Leporino, 125 Lakeview Avenue. I'm all new to this, so, and I wasn't able to make the last meeting because I had to help my son with something, but I noticed the secretaries on the different committees that are getting paid, and where's BDAG?
This is regarding ordinance 2346.
I know. I apologize, I'm new to this. I missed the last meeting, and I'm sorry that I didn't say anything when 2344 came up, but again, I'm still learning.
Well, my understanding is that BDAG is an advisory group. It's not
Well,
a.
so is
It's not.
environmental.
It's not a committee.
yep, and that was removed from this ordinance.
Right.
What?
It's not
That was
included.
removed from this ordinance.
Environmental was.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so maybe I'm a little,
It was. It's,
Confused.
It was
it's crossed-
amended. It was I'm sorry. It was amended last meeting.
which I wasn't able to make.
Right. You weren't here. Yes, correct.
Yep.
So, okay, so what, amended meaning,
That
was-
was removed last meeting, so this ordinance is the final ordinance version.
BDAG was removed at the
No.
list?
No, environmental.
BDAG was
Okay,
not
so
there.
everything that was on the list was removed.
No, only the
I'm
Advisory.
sorry.
environmental.
Environmental.
The rest are commissions. Commissions were not removed.
Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, all right, I'm sorry, but thank
No,
you.
you're fine.
It's okay. All right, any public comments regarding ordinance 2346? Seeing none, close the public portion. Ms. Antonis, can you call the roll, please?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. For introduction, ordinance 2347.
An ordinance of the Borough of South Plainfield to amend Chapter 515 titled Development Review, Section 51, Performance Guarantee, Safety and Stability Guarantee, Escrow Fee for Inspection.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for introduction on ordinance 2347?
So, second.
Motion by Council President White, second by Councilman Benjavanga. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
And Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. Also for introduction, ordinance 2348.
An ordinance to exceed the municipal budget cost of living allowance and to establish a capping pursuant to NJSA 48:4-45.14.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for introduction on ordinance 2348?
Motion?
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Faustini, second by Councilwoman Mott. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
That passes 4-0.
Okay, we have budget resolutions 25-160, 25-161, 25-162, and 25-163. 25-160, authorizing the municipal clerk to read the proposed 2025 municipal budget by title. 25-161, certifying the governing body's supplemental bills comply with hiring practices. 25-162, authorizing and conducting self-examination by the CFO. And 25-163, authorizing the introduction of the budget with a public hearing set for May 19th, 2025. Can I get a motion for the budget resolutions 25-160 through 163?
So move.
Second?
Motion by Council President White, seconded by Councilwoman
Faustini, yep.
Faustini. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. Can I get a motion on resolutions 25-164 through 25-171?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Benjavanga, second by Council President White. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
We have two items of correspondence. One is just a note sale bid results and also a resignation of a communication operator effective April 5th. Can I get a motion for payment of bills of $1,357,563.42?
So move.
Second.
Motion by Council President White, seconded by Councilman Benjavanga. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for executive session resolution 25-172 as amended?
Motion?
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Faustini, seconded by Council President White. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Benjavanga?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mott?
Yes.
Council President White?
Yes.
Passes 4-0.
Thank you. Amy, anything for us tonight?
Just a reminder that the financial disclosure statements are due on or before April 30th. I did send reminders out earlier today. And progress, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Miller?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. We just awarded 2 resolutions for construction projects for this year, the top line construction for South Plainfield Avenue and a couple side streets. We got a DOT grant for that, paid for a portion of it. And we also awarded a contract for recreation improvements, which includes some paving to Kenneth Avenue and the parking lots. And we also got a partial grant for that. So with that, progress.
Thank you, sir. Chief?
Mr. Mayor, I just wanted to speak briefly on the water company construction on Oak Tree, and just bring up the possibility of moving that construction to nighttime hours after we pass Putnam, to just allow for more traffic during the day, I guess, to make it into the shopping centers. So I just wanted to see if there's any concerns or input from the council on that.
To move it to overnight?
Was that?
Spoke to Glenn about it already.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with it.
No, fine with me.
It's gotta be away from the residential.
Yeah,
it's not
that was the
residential.
concern last time, I guess, with,
The noise.
all right.
Noise, yeah. Disturbance.
Um,
I think after some of the delays we saw in Maple, it's probably pretty wise.
And that's water repair,
Yeah.
water main repair anyway, so something that has to be done before the actual road project.
And the second was just to remind everyone that the fishing derby is May 3rd. We have about 150 children pre-registered, and we just posted another link up on the department Facebook for people to continue registering.
Excellent.
With
Thank
that
you, Chief.
progress.
Any legal update for today?
No report.
Perfect. All right, Councilwoman Mott.
Yes, I'd just like to remind everyone that spring cleanup is this Saturday, 9 a.m. come to Borough Hall, get a spot, and that's all, progress.
Perfect. Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Registration for spring youth programs for recreation are now open. There's multi-sports, junior field hockey, volleyball, STEM, soccer, and tennis. We also have a number of adult programs available, so check out the website for that. Our one-week sport camps and summer parks registration will be opening very soon. We will give a little bit of about a week's notice so everybody can be prepared to sign up. They're very popular, so we like to alert everyone before everything fills. And I do want to give another reminder that community pool early bird pricing will be concluded on May 1st, and we have some special hours going on next week to allow anybody who would like to register in person to come in either earlier or later in the evening. So just check out the Recreation website for that. And with that, progress.
Thank you. Councilman Benjamanga?
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to, I know we passed the ordinance tonight for the 2348, which is introduction of the exceed the municipal budget cost of living allowance. What that is that's passed every year since I've been on council now 20 years, and that basically is a safe net in case if there's any emergencies. We are still below the levy cap of 2% with the budget. So we typically don't ever have to use it. But in the event that there's a Superstorm Sandy or Hurricane Ida, and we have to have an emergency at the end of the year, that enables us to declare an emergency and be able to get those funds to do those cleanups. So like I said, we've probably only used that once in the past 20 years with Hurricane Sandy, but that's just a routine thing that we do as a safe net for the municipality. And then with that, progress.
Thank you. And I may have omitted the public hearing for ordinance 2347 and 48 will be on May 5th at approximately 7 p.m. Council President White.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Just one quick announcement. Some of you may have heard about a cafe opening up in town. They've been working on it very diligently for quite a while now, but it's nearing fruition, if you will, at least the starting of it. It's called Sips and Souls Cafe. It'll be located at 218 Hamilton Boulevard, right next to Scoop to Malou. So you can get a coffee, dump some ice cream in it, and call it a day.
There's a name for that.
If there is, what is it?
I forget.
Mayor said there's a name for it. He's going to do some research. I'm
Coffee,
giving you
ice
some
cream.
coffee.
No,
ice cream. So
Affogato? Something like that.
with that,
It's with, whatchamacallit.
all right. With that, progress.
Look it up. Look it up. All right, nothing here. We are going into executive session. We do not expect any action from tonight's executive session for tonight's meeting. We will adjourn out of executive session.